disrespect me. Ever disrespect.
We gonna keep going. Listen, it's a fucking cold 45 degrees in Coney Island. It feels like it's 31 and we not in the sun. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. Like I said before, you probably gonna see this. This one's probably gonna come out right around Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? So we brought a very special guest, the spirit of Christmas itself. Look, as soon as I say his name, the pigeons start flying around and going crazy. We got Big U, AKA Live Action.
In the building, in the flesh.
You know what I'm saying?
Clap it up, clap it up.
Yeah, clap it up, clap it up.
Clap it up, baby, clap it up. You won't see one like me again.
That's a fact. Yo, listen.
Look at my man limping. He want to eat too.
Yo, so you fly pigeons?
All my life since I was 6 years old.
Like me personally, I hate pigeons. Oh, not pigeons. I just hate birds, bro. What's your attraction to birds? Like, what made you like get into that?
They don't talk back to you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta argue with them or nothing like that. They give you a sense of comfort. You know what I mean? And when you flying them, it puts you on a different level. You're not thinking about the world. It just takes you to another place, another atmosphere.
Yeah, we've been on the road, Atlanta, Cali. This guy's on eBay looking up fucking ankle locks for the birds. You know what I'm saying? I just caught this ill pack of what? Oh, the fucking ankle monitors for the birds. I'm like, bro, you gotta relax, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Locked my little brother in the pigeon coop back in the days.
Yo.
before Friday, my little brother was like, yo, you really did that shit? FIFO. He locked him, right?
I lied to him. I said, yo, I dropped a bag of weed. Go grab it for me and bring it out so we can roll it. When he went in, I shut the door and put the lock on it. He was banging on the door, let me out. I said, nah, you gonna stay in there for a half an hour.
How many birds in there?
Like 200-300.
That's mad birds.
And then he tried to threaten me. He said, oh, I'm gonna just start killing them. I said, then you'll stay in there the rest of your life.
Now you flew birds with Mike Tyson. Now your coop is where Mike Tyson's is, like around that same area?
All right, so what it is that me and Mike Tyson's ex-bodyguard, we fly pigeons together.
Yeah.
So whenever Mike Tyson comes to New York.
Because your shit is in Brownsville.
Yeah, it's in Brownsville. It's in Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, Ocean Hill area. So when Mike Tyson comes to visit in the summer times or whenever he comes, he likes to come on the roof because he don't like to be around, you know. So he'll come up on the roof and he'll chill on the roof, smoke and fly the birds.
And nobody bothers him. Nobody wants pictures. None of that. Yeah. Now, what's the furthest a bird could fly?
300 miles and come back.
So where's 300 miles from Coney Island? Somebody Google that right now. 300 miles from Coney Island has to be, I don't know. I might fuck up. 300 miles.
Round trip?
They could come from Ohio.
Boston is 250
That's nothing
miles.
for them.
So that's 4 hours.
That's
to
nothing
Boston.
for them.
That's driving.
Yeah, driving is 4 hours. So a bird could fly, one of your birds could fly to Boston and come back?
They can't fly to Boston and come back. You could take them to Boston, let them out, and then they'll come back.
How the fuck do they know how to get back?
Because they homing pigeons. They used to use those pigeons in the wars to relay messages. When it was in war.
So what's the difference from a homing pigeon and a regular pigeon that's just flying right here?
The rock pigeon is he's the first pigeon. So from that pigeon, they made other pigeons, but the rock pigeon could bear all of this coldness and the freezing and nah.
That's the birds that's here?
The birds from the streets. We usually call them rat pigeons because they like rats. They eat whatever kind of food you throw in the street.
Scavengers.
So if you caught a pigeon right now, could you make it into one of your birds?
Nah. Because it's already full grown, so it already knows where it comes from. The only way you could do that is get it from a baby and then train it. Like I had one from a baby and I took it to Massachusetts. It came back because I didn't want to kill it. I took it to Long Island, it came back. I took it to PA, it came back.
Oh, you was just trying to let it go?
Yeah, just trying to get rid of it, but it just kept coming back. So like when I wake up in the morning and go to feed my birds, the pigeon will be in there.
Damn, I thought you was security.
Come on.
Yo, next time put it in the yoke.
Yeah. You gotta yoke that old lady up next time. Outside with Gorilla Nems, the only podcast that don't give a fuck about old people, you heard?
On Sunday.
On Sunday, extra.
And a lady.
What's the restaurant that closes on Sundays?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
That's right. Forget them too.
So walk a stool, training a pigeon.
All right, so once you have their house, which you'll build, you can build it any size you want. Like mine's on my roof is 8 by 24. So I have about 500 pigeons, me and my friend Dave Malone. You leave them hungry. When you process them, if you want them to stay there, you leave them hungry and you let them out. And as long as they hungry and they see you feeding them, they already know. It's like having a dog. The dog knows that you feed him. He's gonna be your friend. The pigeon knows that you feeding him. He's gonna be your friend.
How do you know which bird is which? Because they all look the fucking same to me.
You gotta know about pigeons. As you start learning about them, then you know what's what. You'll know a street pigeon from a clean pigeon. Like my pigeons, they don't eat off the street. You won't see them eating off the street because I feed them corn, millet, rice, all mixed in one. A bag of food is $50. So imagine I gotta buy 20 bags of feed every Friday. So my pigeons cost about $400 to $500 a month to maintain. Now when
That
it
math
comes to
don't add up.
cleaning,
20 bags at $50 is like $1,000.
yeah, well like $1,000 worth of
Yeah,
feed.
but he split it with his man.
Okay.
Malone or whatever. Post
Yeah,
Malone.
Gage Malone.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Yo, look, this podcast, I wanted to emphasize, we don't need guests every shit. And the guests that we do have is people I genuinely fuck with, right? So instead of that, I want my squad, every week we have somebody new from the squad. Like you might see Hubert in the Foxy's video with me or just on the road with me and pictures. I just want, my squad is a bunch of fucking stars, you know what I'm saying? You might not know them, but that's what the point of this podcast is, to let y'all get familiar with my team and my peoples so we all can eat. Cause it ain't fun if just I'm eating alone. I want everybody that fucks with me to eat and create their own fucking lanes and shit like that.
Clap it up for that.
No, I'm
Clap it up
Clap
for
it
that.
up for that, Bob. We need a bullhorn.
Yo, we need that. Nah, we need DJ Dice.
Nah,
just like,
don't
yo,
bring-
Dice, go. Smelling like mad.
He got electric.
Oils.
He got electric motorcycle now. It's over. You never see.
Yeah,
it.
so we didn't bring Hubert on to speak about pigeons. That's just some interesting shit. Now, it's Sunday, right? So I woke up this morning, like we went last night. We went to Russell Peters, our homeboy Russell Peters, comedian. Shout out to Russell Peters. He had a show at NJ Pack. I went there and I had a great night. You know what I'm saying? The show was hilarious. We went backstage. It was nothing but legends like Grand Pooba, Grandmaster Kaz, Melly Mel, fucking
Lord Finesse.
Prayer. He's not an old school rap, he's a new one. Lord Finesse was there. And it was like after we just was talking it up, chopping it up, that shit was legendary.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah,
too.
facts.
Me too,
But
facts.
I told Paz, right? I told Paz to come because a lot of y'all don't know Paz is a stand-up comic, you know what I'm saying? And he was killing it on the scene until his wife made him shut down his
That's not what
Instagram.
happened. What a motherfucker.
But look, he was popping in the comedy scene. And I told him last night, yo, Paz, come through, you know what I'm saying? So we can get you back working and shit like that and just getting in the mix, but he's still not 100%, you know what I'm saying? He still can't drive himself around. And
my cervix.
He ain't coming, your cervix. Hey, yo. But yeah, I tried to.
Busy got the joke. Why you got the joke immediately though?
Cause he's pussy. So look, so basically I had Paz was supposed to come, and I want all my people to get into the mix. Like, so if I was doing a bird show or something, I would tell Hubert to come, or if I was,
Yo, come on, man.
nah.
Nigga said a bird. Where the
If I was
fuck?
at a bird show.
Yo, look up bird show.
I gotta connect with a pigeon convention, come through. You know what I'm saying? Or if I was meeting Tommy from Martin, you know what I'm saying? I would tell SixThe to come meet his idol, who he built his life around. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about it like like I just had the guests come out of nowhere, like not the guests, my co-hosts come out of nowhere. The people don't fucking know. They don't know you as an ex-stand-up comedian. So give them a breakdown about who the fuck you are. What is your line of work, or what is your dream? What the fuck do you want to do with life? You know what I'm saying? Like, explain to them.
Well, I want to get back on stage. I'm lucky to be alive right now. I'm just being honest. I had some crazy shit happen to me with the heart, and I had 2 surgeries, and I survived. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out.
But what was your dream before that?
I just want to take care of my kids and my old lady.
Get out of here with that
Yo,
shit.
dead ass.
What's your
We
dream?
get that, but what do you want
I want to
for
be a
yourself? If you
comedian.
didn't
I
have-
want to be a comedian. I really do. I think
but
I'm
no,
good
but
at
you were
it.
doing it already.
I
So
was
let the
doing
people know. Tell them your story. Your comedian story.
I started with my man passed away, Kenny Williamson. He was my manager. Shout out Smash Town Entertainment. And he put me on because we used to be bugging out. He was like, yo, you crazy? You think you could write something? So I wrote a quick 5 minute. 5 minutes on stage is like 4 jokes and an ad lib if somebody violate, which is hard to do because you got to slow down your mind. You still got to be sharp though. So I started doing it. I was fucking up at first.
Yo, I did 2 comedy shows a day. That shit is way more nerve-wracking than me rhyming on stage.
Hell
fact.
yeah.
That shit is not.
Bro, making people you don't
make it
know
look
laugh.
easy. Yo, people make
it's
it
hard,
like the
bro.
good comedians make it look seamless and effortless. That shit is one of the hardest things to do
Yeah,
that I've
facts.
ever encountered, especially on stage. Like it's not easy. So-
I started out with only like 7 jokes, cause you gotta write. You can't just cook the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I had like 7 jokes, and in case somebody play around, they gonna get violated. Cause you can heckle, but they can't hear you. And you got the microphone, you just overpower them.
Now, last night I saw Russell Peters. A good 20 minutes of as soon as he came on stage was just him interacting with the crowd and him just freestyling, and he was killing it. And I went to Andrew Schultz. Shout out Andrew Schultz. I went to his show at Radio City, and the beginning of his shit, I feel like that's a master comedian's work. Like you gotta be years in the game to do
that's
that.
a
Like you
fact.
could just come out and not have no material, and you still make everybody die
Because
laughing.
once you go off topic, you're gonna forget your fucking jokes,
Yeah,
which
facts.
is dangerous because you could lose the whole crowd.
Facts.
Yo,
That's
is that shit like battling?
What?
Like, you know, when you battle, you gotta prepare for the battle, right? But like,
It's the stand-up comedy shit is harder because when if I'm writing for a battle, like there's some shit that you know for a fact is gonna make the fucking crowd go, oh shit. Like I know if I make myself, when I'm writing it, if I make myself go, oh shit, that's hard. Myself,
yeah.
then I know when somebody else hears it, it's gonna be. But when you're writing a joke, you don't know if people are gonna have the same sense of humor as you.
Yeah,
You
fact.
don't know
Yeah,
if
that's a
it's gonna
fact.
hit.
It ain't gonna
the
hit with
timing.
everybody. Just like
Yeah,
some
facts.
people can't stand your rhymes and you,
Facts.
but some people love you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
that's the same shit with comedy, and that's what I didn't understand at first. Plus, it's timing, rhythm.
Yeah, but see, it's different also with music because if it's music, they just won't listen to you. But if it's comedy and you trash, they gonna G on you.
You
Yeah.
suck.
They're gonna be like,
there.
oh, yo, boo, get him out of here. Get
Might
the
be a
man
shit
out of
made
here. He's
for real.
trash.
Facts. What's the illest? We'll go down the line. I've been to a comedy show. The illest surprise. Y'all all been to comedy shows, right?
Yeah, facts.
I went to a comedy show, I think at Gotham Comedy one day, random night. Jerry Seinfeld comes out, does a fucking hour set for a crowd of about 30 people, bro. And it was just, he had his notebook out. It was just him practicing for when he does his, I was like, yo, this is amazing.
That happened to me performing at Gotham. Gaffigan, his name is Jim Gaffigan. He came and he just violated. He was up there for like 2 hours just talking about steaks and shit.
Word?
And he was killing. And I was like, damn, that shit's so simple. I learned a lot
facts.
that night. Cause I was like a computer up there, bang, bang, bang,
Yeah,
ricochet, right? Like that's it. Like nah,
Yeah.
you gotta like
Flow.
but it's
Yeah.
like quick.
Were you already a fan of Seinfeld before you saw him?
Big fan of Seinfeld. I think Seinfeld is one of the top 5 dead or alive greatest shows ever made.
I never watched that shit.
Yo,
Nah.
Dead
you never
ass.
watched
But I watched the
Seinfeld?
Larry David shit.
And Star Wars.
Yeah, I never watched.
yo,
that.
Larry David, you know what
He's
you know what they
fucking
thing
funny,
is?
bro.
Yo, they just create from what I've read and heard. They create the story what it's gonna be, but they don't have a script. Like they just have the actors. They go in and just freestyle the whole scene.
That shit is funny.
That's
That
dangerous.
makes it fire.
That's dangerous
What's
if
your
that's
top
true.
5 favorite shows? Huh?
Top 5 favorite shows? I don't know. I know Seinfeld's up there. Game of Thrones is a great show.
See that.
Nah, that's a great show.
Martin probably knock all them
Martin.
shits out.
Martin.
the park.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
That shit'll have you cracking up. Or you can watch it
Martin,
now and then.
fucking-
Yeah, I crack up now. That should be
Yeah.
like on BT. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
nah,
Martin
yo,
is the
shit's
top
mad
notch
funny.
Facts.
Shit's mad. New York Undercover.
Yo, you got cable? Cause that's mad.
That was on
Oh.
Channel 5.
I know, but I
Yeah.
don't really
And
fuck
every
with the
show they
police
had,
like
they
that.
had rappers.
I can say a
I
snitch.
don't really like the cops, bro.
Yo, Law and Order, bro. Every Law and Order is
I don't
Law
like
and
them
Order.
either, because they don't even order.
Yo, yo, Law and Order, if you're watching this, I need to body some. I need to be a criminal on the show, one episode.
Oh,
Or
first 48, fire.
everybody's snitching.
Nah, not everybody.
This is how you could tell the killer from the beginning of the episode. It's the person they don't blur his face.
Oh shit.
He's in jail already. They're like, yo, he's in jail. He ain't complaining to the network.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We showing his face. When they blur the face, he's like, he didn't
Nah,
do
and
it.
then
You know
it'd
how
be a
right-
twist, like Law and Order.
fucked
Dun, dun, dun. You be like, oh shit. It wasn't him. It was his mom.
They be crying. They be like, all right, just give me a cigarette and some chicken. Oh, he about to tell.
Give me some
Facts.
McDonald's.
Or they go outside, y'all can smoke a cigarette. Yeah, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
you don't say
yeah,
no,
man.
right? They
Facts.
don't
Yo,
say
can
no.
I get something to eat?
But that's a good show.
Sure.
That's a good show. Facts.
So yeah, so I was bringing it up, like let's not get off to 6. What is your aspiration, dreams, and all of that good shit?
I got a lot of shit going on. Like I own a creative content company called The Base Collection.
And what does that do? What do you do with that?
So I got like music, fashion, art, furniture, tech, directing, creative directing. Like you know me for a couple years now, right? And you see me do like an art gallery show. I got music that's out. You know what I'm saying? I got clothing brands that I'm helping creative direct. I directed some videos for you. We did a couple videos. Cousins. I'm helping him right now design this store for the
look,
FYL
you
shit.
know they say like no, you know that Drake shit, no new friends, no new friends. I met Six probably, I don't know, a couple years ago through Mex. Mex was like, yo, I got some kid I know. I sat with, as soon as I met Six, I sat with him on a bench and we just talked for like an hour, 2 hours, and I was like, yo, this kid got it. And ever since I met him, he's added value to everything that I bring him into. And some people like that are just, you know, invaluable, you know what I'm saying? Like, as me, this people always want something or have an angle. So when I meet people that are genuinely creative and add value to what I'm doing, man, I keep them around.
They want you to win. They want you to win. They want you to
Yeah.
win.
Yo, can I say, now when Mex introduced me to Nems, right, he was like, yo, I got this dude, he's a big deal. He's on the low right now, but he's a big deal. You ever heard of him, Nems, this and that? So I wasn't really familiar, to keep it real, you know? So I'm like, all right, whatever, let's link. You know, I'm always, Mex is my man, he's cool. He never brings anybody around that's not valid.
Facts.
You know that. So I end up linking with Nems, and literally after that, I'm like, after hearing this story, seeing it, the way he was moving, that was when you had the Corolla.
Nah, the Accord, the red Accord.
My
yeah,
fault,
yeah,
you had
yeah, yeah.
the
You
Accord,
fell
like,
in love with him then?
Nah, what I was seeing was this. I said, yo,
I thought it was gonna take a turn.
this dude right here, he's hustling, bro. He got it, right? So I linked with him, like what he was talking about, sitting on a bench by the park chilling. I'm like, yo, like the following that he had when I did my research, I'm watching people that got tattoos of his logo. There's people that I posted a picture of people, yo, you with Nems? You with Nems? I don't know who he is, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, his following was crazy.
Yeah, facts.
I always tell him, like, I think, like, when it comes to logos, like, who got logos tatted is his logo, Wu-Tang, and Dipset. What other logos you see people, like, what's your favorite rapper you see people
And these
tag?
people
Yeah,
got
I haven't gotten the G on my shit yet. I don't know where
Sean.
to put it at.
Put it on your butt. Hey, yo. Nah, but look,
shit today.
yo, and look, they was tattooing the shit when I had 20,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? When I had since MySpace. I got people in Australia, people in Nebraska with
Nah,
my
niggas
face
was
on.
doing that shit when there was no social
Yo,
media.
facts.
That's
So-
a fact.
Well, you think that, like, what the fuck, like,
I just feel like it can, like my shit just, I don't front, man. I'm like, they know that I'm not gonna, my brand, that I'm not gonna do nothing corny. Like, so even if I make some commercial song, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sell out and do it corny. It's gonna be a commercial song on how I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And if it, just like the Bing Bong shit, like we went viral and all of that shit happened, I didn't be nobody else.
Yeah.
That shit happened me being myself, doing shit that I do all the time. So it's gonna like if I do some commercialized shit or it's gonna be on my terms, and it's not gonna be corny where I sell out Because I have morals, values, principles where I'm like, yo, my life is good. My shit is set. Like, I don't have to sell my soul or sell my shit for a couple dollars, because I already got a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? And I'm okay if I stayed at this level at this point the rest of my life, I'd have a comfortable life and I'd be okay. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do no extra shit to maybe get a couple more dollars. I'm hustling, I'm gonna get a couple more dollars, but I'm not gonna do no fucking corny shit and jump out the window for some bullshit.
So basically, as you saying is that you make money, money don't make you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so
That's
send them to me.
Yeah. Let's get into this motherfucking drip check. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, we can't drip check because my shit is on another level.
Let's start with Hubert. What's that drip right there? What are those?
Oh, these is my 1994 Charles Barkley. I use them for work. I've used and abused them.
My man came from work too. Don't think my man don't get with it too.
Oh, no. Now I
That's
just
a
got to
fact.
stay socky.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? What type of jacket is that?
Oh, this right here, this is a Perry Ellis. I just bought this on the block for $20.
That's a good guy.
And what, yo, the sweatsuit though, popping.
The sweatsuit, I didn't want to wear it, you know what I mean? Because he's one of your arch, you know.
Not
merch.
Meg.
Oh.
Hell no.
This is a friend of ours that we knew.
Yo, your mic.
Oh, this is a friend of ours that we knew.
Yeah, nah, that's
came-
Meg. HYO, hold your own.
Hold your
Sunset.
own. He came home from doing 26 years. He opened up his own merch store and he passed away from COVID. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
We got
Shout out
more
to Meg,
soul
Sunset
support.
Park legend, Brooklyn legend,
Yeah, facts.
real individual.
Brooklyn took a big loss
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
bro.
Nah, Meg was genuine. Put money in
Yeah.
my pocket for sure.
A lot of people know him.
Yeah, nah,
He-
Meg was a solid
He
dude.
made music. He also was a rapper.
And he was just an all-around solid
Solid dude.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
These
Good
right
guy,
here.
Good guy.
These are my pink speculators.
It's time for the speculators. It's time for the speculators.
Oh,
Wait for the
those
speculators.
vintage frames.
Nah, these ain't yours. Yours, I got them in the crib in the stash. I
Okay.
can't, you know, the ones you gave me. I got these right here from the Peruvian store for $10.
From the what store?
From the Peruvian store right there.
Peruvian,
The
all
dollar
right.
store right there.
He said the Peruvian.
I like
Yeah,
it said
the
the
Oh,
Peruvian.
those
Peruvian.
are the 40 years.
Yeah,
Is
these
that-
are the Peruvians. You know what I mean? These are $10. These are $9.99 specials.
So your whole fit would be under $100?
Automatically, all the time. I don't gotta pop and shine for nobody.
Facts.
Either you take me the way I am or keep it pushing.
Facts. There we
Yo,
go.
yo, Busy, put it under the GoFundMe we starting.
Yeah, you can do a GoFundMe for me.
Right
I
here,
just-
put it right here, bitch.
I'm glad I'm here talking right now because 2 days ago I just totaled my car in a car accident on 78.
Yeah, I seen that, bro.
And it
What
was
up?
really bad. I came out, you know, I guess God was on my side. He said, you'll be all right, but you'll have to walk for a few days. And I said, all right, no
I'm
problem.
gonna put on my Barclays.
Yeah. You
I
Keep
should
it
have left
stepping.
my Barclays up in there with the car, but you
claimed
know,
them on the insurance.
Yeah, I got to claim those. Yeah. But
Yo.
you know, it's all good.
Yo, so Six, what's this drip? Let's start with the shoes. What are those?
Word, you look
God.
Those
pretty.
are his wife's specials.
You got-
yeah.
You
These are
look cute.
Bernard Wilhelms.
Are they for men?
Sometimes. They call the Himalayas.
Them shits is all right, though. I
You like
fuck with
those?
shit like that,
Nah,
yeah.
them shit's alright. I ain't
And then the
gonna lie.
rest of the drip.
They
you
make
know,
them for men.
Just got some sweats on and shit, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that jacket?
The jacket.
That's his Wello's shit.
Yeah, that's my grandfather's
That's his grandfather's
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
He
my
makes soap out with that
grandfather's
That
shit
shit
on.
smell like
It's a
Old Spice. Old
double
Spice.
RL vintage. You know, my
Ooh,
grandfather's
quick
shit.
flex.
Okay.
You know?
What you got on, Pos?
I got on some Bo Jacksons, but these ain't the ones that just came out. I had bought them like 3-4 years before. I paid a grip for them on
Okay.
StockX. And I got some Haran Preston
Damn.
pants.
Yo, you love Heron Preston.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why.
Sanitation.
Yeah, he did a show. No. We don't get respect as sanitation workers, and we pick all that shit up. And
Facts.
Haran Preston is a designer, and he ain't go to NYPD like everybody does in FDNY. He did a fucking show with sanitation workers with our garb, and that shit was. And I was like, you know what? I like this kid. So ever since then, I just been copping his shit. You know what I'm saying?
And his shit is fire.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I got the
facts.
hoodie on and
The jacket.
jean jacket.
Look it up. This shit not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's
Somebody
it's
just
kinda
got
high
smacked?
ended. What the fuck was that?
Also, I definitely, if
Somebody
it's
got
not
smacked?
cheap, I'm definitely not looking it up.
Yeah.
I'm
Yo.
looking up for shit that's
facts.
cheap.
Yo.
And I got the Fair
I
Guard,
want
Gorilla
$50
Nems.
sneakers,
Yeah, facts.
$50 sweatsuits.
Yo, Heaven Preston on the low, like, well, not even Heaven Preston. Sanitation. The last couple weeks I've been shitting on the chief. He was wild pussy, but the bottom of the line is, shout out to the whole Department of Sanitation, because like Pa said, they don't get the shine or recognition. Like, this city would go under if it wasn't for the Department of Sanitation.
It's true. It's like diseases we get rid of. Like, really think about it. Imagine we left all that garbage, because we can't go on strike. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, facts.
And
What happens if y'all go on strike?
you could get everybody get fired.
They'll come with a whole new crew. They'll go to the temp
they'll press
agency.
charges. It's like in our contract.
Yeah.
Because they did the strike in like the 70s or some shit. And the city was just like overrun with rats and garbage. You can look it up. So they made a new contract, and every time that's one of the stipulations.
And
like,
besides the garbage pickup, which is ill alone, the snow cleanup.
Snow. Facts.
Like, when the city is under siege with the snow, it is, yeah, bro,
Nah,
you
that
can't
shit, you
move
be
with
locked in.
These streets would not be, wouldn't be able to move at all, bro. This would be like a fucking
The only
third
thing
world
I would
country.
say though, they kind of stingy with the salt.
Nah, but that salt is special salt where it'll fuck up the concrete and it'll fuck up homeowners' concrete. It's not like the regular salt they sell at Home Depot. It's like some specialized salt
Yeah, fact. But it destroys the street.
yeah,
though.
it kills shit.
So
You know
they
what
need
I'm
to
saying?
get the little chlorine, the little salt tablets. Stop
Yeah,
being
facts.
But it
cheap.
doesn't snow anywhere like over here though. That's why they do that. They spend top dollar on that shit.
Yeah, facts. It's different if it's different type of salt. And then with the drip check with me, let's see. Let's start with the trophy room 7s. Like I said, 7s, my favorite Jordans. I just like, they look good with everything. With shorts, with fucking sweatpants, with jeans. These are the trophy room 7s. Shout out to
Those
Manhattan
fire.
Souls. They've been keeping me fresh. Yo, yo, the detail in these is crazy. They got the Michael Jordan signature on the side, the back, they got the gold shit going on. I just like shit like, if you just look at these, you won't notice the details, but me wearing them, today when I was lacing them up, I was like, these shits is fire. Like, the
Let me see if
details
they really
is
Michael
crazy.
Jordan signature.
You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Man, Mike don't write like that. They keep shit is fabricated.
Then we got the ALD sweatpants. Me, Leon Dore, you know what I'm saying? I did the face for their campaign earlier this year. We got the classic, you know, calm the fuck down SSUR hoodie. I was searching for a red hoodie today. It was at the bottom of the pile in my closet, and I was like, yo, this is some old school shit, vintage. And I was like, let me throw that on. Shout out to SSUR. He's from Coney Island. He's kind of the big inspiration for me designing and doing the FYL brand, because he was doing it like way before. When I was skinny, I had, you know, I was DC shoe company before.
Yeah.
They used to send me everything, you know, sneakers, everything. And they sent me this pair of sneakers one time that had on the bottom of it, it was clear, but it had the whole Coney Island. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? Like, how did they do it? And there was a collab they did with SSUR. And ever since that moment, I was like, yo, I got to do a collab with him. I got to get to know him. And when I finally met him, he's from Coney Island. And he's one of the OGs and godfathers of the streetwear culture. And I wound up doing a collab with him. We did the Coney Island, this shit. That was one of my first collabs. And just big up to SSUR. That brand is still popping. It's out there. They got stores in Odessa, Shanghai, LA, New York, and everything.
Fire.
And the jacket, we got the motherfucking Gorilla Twins special. Shout out to Ill Bill, Gorilla Twins. We made this jacket special when we dropped the album. And then we got the FYL Yankee hat. From a naked eye, it looks like a Yankee hat, but if you look closer, it says FYL, fuck your life. And instead of the World Series patch, we got the Street Champs patch, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Villainous. And that's the drip check, you know what I'm saying? This morning, I want to get into this, because like I was thinking about it. Man, bro. Come on, Pop.
Asshole.
We wore a shot.
Nah, but if we just got up and smacked the shit out of him, it would have been an issue, right?
They calling 911.
They would have had video of the shit.
Yo, Raj, what happened there?
The cops would have been like, yo, hand over
Where?
the video.
Where? The guy that just walked through? Oh,
Break already?
Fire.
We not even freezing and you taking a break.
He's eating the oodles and noodles.
yo, morning rituals. Like, I thought about that this morning because it was Sunday. What do you guys? Well, I woke up this morning, and I try to every morning when I wake up. Because as soon as I wake up, my mind is one of the only times when my mind is like going crazy. I'm not an overthinker. I'm like a underthinker. I just be like, man, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. So I tend to not really overthink. But in the mornings, it could be very easy in the first 5 to 10 minutes that I could fuck up my whole day. Because as soon as I wake up, I'm thinking, all right, what do I gotta do today? What happened last night? What problems do I have? You know, so instead of me just thinking automatically negative, because I'm a negative thinker about every situation. My first thoughts are always negative for some reason. I try to sit back the first 5 minutes when I wake up and do like a mental gratitude list every morning when I wake up. Like, just so I start the day being grateful instead of being negative. So I wake up some mornings, sometimes it's just simple. Like, I stare at the ceiling like, yo, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be waking up in my own home instead of a fucking cell. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful
That's lit, nigga.
It could be small thing. I'm grateful to not have a cold. You know what I'm saying? With all the colds come, I'm grateful to not have the sixth epidemic cold. You know what I'm saying?
Patient zero.
I'm grateful to have a fucking Keurig machine where I can fucking press a button and coffee. And, you know, it could be from the simplest things to the biggest things. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful, you know. But I try to start my mornings like that before I open my phone, before I do anything, just to start the day on like some positive shit.
That's fly.
Do you guys have morning ritual, or you just get up like...
Pause, go down the line, pause.
Yeah. Well, not to sound like I keep talking about it, but I didn't appreciate nothing until what happened to me. And now I do the same thing, but you doing that without no scare. So that's dope too.
Bro, I had a scare. I was fucking... I used to wake up in staircases. I woke up in jails, not remembering how I got there.
I'm not saying you
I'm not saying you're saying nothing bad, but like, I look at I've been clean 13 years now, but I still keep it green and upfront how fucked up I really was. And people that knew me back then also, like Pee-wee, for instance, also be like, yo, Nems, I'm proud of you. Every time he sees me, even though it's this many years, he's like, yo, a lot of people don't beat being a heroin addict, you know what I'm saying? Some people never get over that, you know what I'm saying? So that's right. I keep it up front, so I never have to repeat that shit.
It don't just gotta be it's an addiction to everything.
Absolutely.
So everybody got demons and shit. But I get up every morning. I'm thankful, but I get up early because I can't really sleep. Like, this shit like really fucked me up, and I just start making breakfast and put music on. I know my kids and my old lady probably hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm making sure y'all gonna be on time and get the fuck out this crib, because now I'm alone all day.
Facts.
So if I get them breakfast going, some orange juice, get the fuck out, coffee, and then I'm in the crib alone. That's like my daily routine.
There you go. You got a daily routine, you?
Who, me? I just grateful that I wake up and I can brush my teeth, man.
There you go. 6?
My routine is type crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
You got twins.
Yeah,
I got twins too.
I mean,
right,
I'm a
relax.
morning.
It's not about you.
Man.
We got you already. You could have said it. You didn't
And
say
your
it.
twins
You
is
said
big.
it.
Yo,
His is
you
little.
woke up already, bro.
You said it.
Let me wake up. Let me wake up.
Get up,
So
6.
I wake up wild early. I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 every day, just because I like to wake up early. I go to sleep kind of late, but I like to wake up early no matter what. Like, and I wake up with wild energy. Like, I wake up active. I'm not sluggish.
So you're a morning person?
Yeah. Like, I wake up positive, energy. I throw music on. I'm ready to get lit. I take a cold shower though.
Really?
Every morning.
Every morning?
Every
This is
morning.
what my man drinks every
Yeah,
morning.
yeah. It's like I'm on a monster. Every morning I wake up, I take a cold shower. Like, I read something one time
Like
that
the
it said
crying
that
game?
like Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Finkel's Iowa. Nah, but I started doing like cryotherapy one time, like where they throw you in that chamber and it gets like negative 300 degrees. That shit's like the coldest you've ever been in your life, no matter what. Like, you're only in there for 3 minutes. They say that it.
Now?
Yeah, nah, freezing, bro.
Nah,
they say
it sparks up like your skin cells. It does all types of shit.
Yeah, what happens is the first minute that you're doing it, your body thinks that you're going into like hypothermia. So for the first minute you're in there, you're like, yo, I'm fucking freezing, right? By the second minute, like the first minute you're shivering the whole time. You're shivering. By the second minute, your body stops shivering. Because it's basically like, all right, he's gonna die. It's negative 300. And by the third minute, which is the craziest part of it all, like, I don't care how cold you are, like how you think, oh, I was outside in the cold, I work in sanitation. Bro, you've never been that cold in your life.
I'm getting the fuck out.
You, in that third minute, you're like, yo, how much time I got? 20 seconds. How much time I got? 18 seconds. How much time I got? Like, it's ridiculous.
What do you feel good after?
And what happens is that at that point, at the third minute, your body thinks that you're gonna die. So it starts to send blood to all your vital organs, like your heart, your brain, everything.
Can you die? Can you?
Yeah, if you go in there for 4 minutes, you'll straight
Why
up
would
die.
you even do that?
Like a specialist
Some
got to
people
do it.
just
But
like
now what
killing
happens
themselves.
is it revitalizes all your your organs, your muscles, your tissues. You don't feel sore. So the dude that was doing it, the doctor that was doing it for me, I was doing it like once a week. And he was just like, yo, if you take a cold shower every morning, you are like awake, alert, your body feels great, you don't feel sore, everything. So I do that every morning. But other than that, like I got twins. So like waking up with kids is different. Like my kids are 2 right now. So it's like, I know Nems always say that I don't got a job, but the situation is like, I look at life like this. Like if you work a 9 to 5, 7 to 3, whatever you work, I respect it. I respect everybody's hustle. But like the time, I look at jobs and shit like that as like, that's what somebody else is paying you for you to do their dream.
Yeah, facts.
Like how much are you making a week to go chase somebody else's dream?
Facts.
You dig? And look at how much valuable shit you miss. Like I never really cared about it. Like I had, iron working, like building skyscrapers and shit. You could make $180,000, good money. You making good money. You doing something that's reputable. Everybody respects it. Every skyscraper in the city we put up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time,
you one of those. I built that building.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's true.
over right here.
Look, everybody says that, right? But what happens is we walk past these buildings and it's like, yo, we really built those shits. Like we really built these skyscrapers, the World Trade Center, this, that, and the third. That shit's like something that you proud of. Like when you walk past the street, you don't see like cans and shit. You like, yo, I cleaned this block.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Definitely did that shit.
I
They be
don't
like, yo,
care
get the
about
street
that.
sweeper,
I can
pops
eat
be
off-
coming in.
I
here.
just-
I
Oh,
can
get
eat
the
off
cars
this
out the
street.
way.
I can eat off this street.
Nah, niggas do call me for a lot of favors though. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, when he worked.
But
You don't. Yeah.
But the shit is though, when I'm in the crib, if you're an entrepreneur, you chasing your dreams, or you got all of these endeavors that you willing to put that risk, put that money into yourself and shit like that. I wake up, I look at my kids every morning. My kids wake up, I look at them every morning. Like that shit is priceless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to drop my kids off, do what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So you jumping in the water with the polar bears this year?
I'ma have to.
Yeah, we jumping in. All right, so right now I'm jumping in, Busy's jumping in, Six just confirmed he's jumping in, Paz,
I'm jumping in.
you're gonna walk in
I'm gonna walk in. Yeah, fast.
with your wife holding your hand, just in case.
Damn, why somebody gotta hold my hand?
Yo, we
Like,
floaties
that's
on 'em.
crazy.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna
let's
put
put the
floaties
floaties on them, the little arm ones. We put the little arm floaties.
Yo,
Just
we're
in
gonna
case.
do an episode sitting in the water
Yo, how
Wow.
long
with
can you
little
stay?
baby dicks.
Yo, how long?
Yeah.
Shit frozen up.
Yo,
goes
look,
in the
eyes
water.
lit up, look,
Be
look,
underwater. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Shit is like a turtle shell.
Yo, how long could you chill in the water? Like realistically, if you had to, like
You got in and
on
out
that day.
Minutes.
Niggas, people, the polar bears, the ones that are really in the club,
They used
bro,
to
they
that shit,
swim in
though,
that
Bob.
shit. They stay in there for like
Nah.
5-10 minutes.
Nah, that's crazy.
That shit's like that chamber.
I'm not. Yeah. Nah, but they say it doesn't get as cold. That shit is negative 300
Yeah, you can't
degrees.
get as cold as that.
Nah, but you
Negative
come- when you
300
come
is
out the
crazy,
water,
bro.
You jumping in with us?
Hells no.
Why?
Why not?
I ain't got shit to prove to nobody.
You're not proving nothing.
I ain't proving shit
So
to
throw one of
me.
your pigeons in.
Nah, fuck that.
They gonna
That
fly
shit is
over. They ain't
crazy.
gonna go in that shit.
Nah, if he he holds them in his hand. Go like that, pong.
I ain't doing that shit to my
Hunt the
bird.
pigeon.
Fuck out of here.
You threw it up Brian's back.
Yeah, that's because he tried to jerk me for $100.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Yo, what?
Nah, that shit. These niggas on some fruit pie shit today.
Yo, matter of fact, let's go into that. Listen, I'm gonna send you the video so you can put it on this episode. We spoke about it, I think the last podcast or something, but there was a viral clip before the Bing Bong, before any of that. There was a clip from right here, actually this spot right here and that store right there, where the clip just starts with a guy on the floor taking his shirt off, and then the pigeon flies out of his shirt, and everybody's like, what the fuck just happened? It was on Sports Center, it was everywhere. The story is, Hubert is the reason that happened.
Nigga hurt his legs, son.
So there's a guy over here, his name is Brian. He looks
Yo, you are
mentally
nuts,
challenged or
son.
fucked up, but he's not.
Yeah, I felt bad. I felt
He's
bad.
not. Everybody was like, why you did that to that guy? Bro, he's a regular guy. He's a ball breaker. He's obnoxious and jokes on you when he don't have to. And like he welcomes the abuse, right? So I wasn't here that day, so take it from there.
What happened was I caught a bird on the street, and the
Like
guys
just randomly flew down?
Yeah, I just grabbed it, and the guys was like, "Nah, you can't do that again." I said, "Yeah, I could do it again." So he said, "I bet you $100 you can't." So I did it. So I said, "Where's
Another
my
bird flew down, you did it?
Yeah, I grabbed it. I caught it. I said, "So where's my $100?" He's like, "Get the fuck out of here." So I put it under his shirt. He tried to run, so I put it under his shirt. And from there, he collapsed on the floor.
Yeah,
I
so
thought
from
I
that
killed
point,
the
when he threw it
motherfucker.
under his shirt, he starts running and flailing. Ah!
Yo, that shit
It's
is
biting me! It's biting me! It's biting me! Now, right there to the store is a little ramp. So instead of him, he trips on the ramp and falls down. Boom! Right? And then he's still, it's biting me! It's biting me! And that's when the video starts. He's taking off his shirt, and the pigeon just flies out.
That shit looked like it came out his ass.
Yeah, because then you hear guys, you hear
the
us
way
on the
I was
block
like, what
saying,
the fuck
"Oh,
is
it ain't
this?"
his ass! It ain't his ass!"
Yo,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. Was the pigeon biting him?
No,
How
I
do you
wasn't
know?
biting them. They don't bite.
So how would the pigeon defend himself?
They don't bite.
It probably was
the
his
pigeon was
feet.
trying to get out of his shirt. So you know he's fussing and fighting, but the dude is just scrambling and he fell on the floor. I thought I broke both his kneecaps. I was scared. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. Don't call the cops." All types of shit.
Yeah, fact.
And then from there, you know,
That's funny.
the fucking pigeon flew out his sweater and everybody started
That
videoing it
shit
and
was
the shit
insane,
went live.
bro. That was insane.
That shit was on Sports Center, bro.
Yeah, I felt bad
facts.
though. I thought I broke both his
That shit
kneecaps
fucked my
and
head up.
shit.
I'm in the crib thin, in it. I'm like, "That's Brian?" Nigga said a pigeon came out his ass on Sports
Yeah, because his
Center.
ass crack is showing because he was going all
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
His pants was falling off. He just went bananas. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?
That's comedy, bro.
Yo, what?"
So how many years you did in jail, you?
Enough.
That's a good answer.
From what
9
age?
years.
9 years in the 90s?
Yeah, from 89 to 98.
From 89 to 98, that's when, that could be the realest stretch in, our generation of, because after the 90s, they created protocol, but during that time is when the Bloods came out, when there was all types of gangs.
Nah, but it wasn't no gangs back then. Back then, it was boroughs. So
Okay.
like this house would be Brooklyn, this house would be the Bronx, this house be the Queens. And if you didn't regulate and you was from Brooklyn, you couldn't go in those houses.
Where were you locked up at?
C-74, when you
No,
first
but what
go
about
through
up
Rikers
north?
Island. Up north that's when I first seen the gangs and shit like that. Like when you go to the yard, you'll see 500 Spanish
You was in
motherfuckers.
Sing Sing?
Huh?
Elmira, any of those?
All of them shit. Everywhere you went. Green, Kawasaki. Like I see 500 Spanish motherfuckers in one corner and you'll see like 500 guard bodies and you'll see 500.
Yeah, because look, when you go to California and I talk to guys that been to jail out there, it's like California is more
different.
racial.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I'm like, yo, I can't get locked up in California because
We'll be cooked. Because
Yeah.
you'll have to join the set and if you don't.
because they have in California, from what I hear, I've never been. They have blacks, they have the northern Mexicans that's like from Mexico. They have
Southern.
the southern, or I might be fucking it up. The guys that were Mexican but born in America. But then they have the whites, which automatically is like Aryan Nation. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically it. Or from what I know, I'm not, don't quote me on this, but I look at it like, yo, if I go in, I look white. You know what I'm saying? I identify mostly, I'm Puerto Rican and Irish. Never denied none of that. I'm more closer with my Puerto Rican side. I don't speak Spanish, but like if they was like, yo, you gotta identify as one, it probably would be Puerto Rican because my father died when I was 4. My mother's
you
Puerto
still
Rican.
fucked.
Yeah. So what am I gonna do? I can't join the Mexicans because I don't speak Spanish.
And you're not Mexican.
And I can't join the whites because I'm not white power, I'm not Aryan Nation. Like, what the fuck? So it's like, what the
You
fuck?
just gotta chill, yeah.
You probably just be washing motherfuckers' clothes for your whole bid.
Never.
You're like, yo, fuck it, I'ma just do
So
my
no,
bid.
you got an interesting. Gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, I'm gonna survive though, they ain't stabbed me yet. Hey, I got your sock.
Nobody raped me, fucking.
Did you start fucking with birds before or after prison?
What was that?
Did you start fucking with birds before?
I've been
or after
flying
prison?
birds since I was 6 years old.
You ever had sex with a bird?
Come on, is you stupid?
That's a yes?
Yeah, I was fucking them by the feathers. Of course not. The fuck is wrong
Nah,
with you,
tell
man?
us. Nah, the jail shit. I brought that up is because you have an interesting story about the Asian guy, your homeboy. I love that story. Like that they was holding it down in there.
Oh, the Chinese, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
friend of mine, smaller than me. He's
And how
about,
tall are you?
Damn, he's
I'm
4'1".
5'8", so he's about 5'5", 5'4". And it was about 15 Chinese guys from, you know, Red Dragons or whatever the fuck they
From like
call it.
Chinatown.
From Chinatown.
Yeah, yeah.
And they all was in one unit. And they ran one of them phones, they ran it. So if you wasn't Chinese, you couldn't use their phone.
And there's only 2 phones in each house.
And it's, 2 phones in each house. And there was 2 of them, and everybody probably know about this, that they whipped the whole riot squad's ass.
So that's what because I be like, I think about it, I'm like, yo, the Asian guys, the Chinese guys, like, they probably ill in jail because they know fucking, not stereotypically, but I asked you, but I was like, yo, so they knew karate and all that? He was like,
True,
yeah.
I thought that shit was all like fugazi, but them motherfuckers know that shit.
So nobody so they
ain't want no smoke with them.
with nobody in the houses.
Nobody wanted no smoke with them.
And did you actually see them wash people up?
Big time. Big time.
That's crazy.
And that was your man that you
The
told me?
little one was my man.
And he was the head of them?
Yeah, he was the head of them. And when he tell them, whatever he tell them to do, they would do it. So like if they was in the yard up north and they had a problem with a Puerto Rican dude and the Puerto Rican dude was working out, the little one would go to them and be like, all right, take care of him. And while
you
you
was
sitting
cool with
there
them?
working
You
out.
got cool with them?
What? I was real cool
Why did
with
they
them.
like? You told me this. Why did they wind up like? How did you wind up striking a friendship? If they
Because
only
at
rolled
the
with their
time, one of my mans from the Bronx, he gave me the nickname Shorty Woo. So because Woo's rhymed closer to, you know, a Chinese name like Mr. Woo's restaurant
Yeah.
or some shit like that. So I became cool with the little one. So me and him, he like, fuck you. So we be cool like that. And, you know, he wound up doing like 8 to 16.
Yeah.
So we like from Rikers Island, I bumped into him up north and shit like that. So we always was cool. He always with my man when I came out the box. Them motherfuckers cook Chinese food up north. So if you want shrimp fried rice and all of that shit, they will chef that shit up with hot pots. And you'll
Fire.
have beef and broccoli, whatever the fuck you like to eat from the Chinese restaurant, they will whip that shit up. Word.
That's crazy.
So they was like that. And then I wanted to learn like some Chinese shit. So he gave me some papers like with the English word and then the Chinese word, but
The translation?
yeah, the translation, but I studied that shit for about like 2-3 minutes because I said, I don't know what the fuck the Chinese word, I couldn't pronounce the motherfuckers.
Facts.
So I was like, oh man, fuck this shit, take your paper back, man.
So they basically saved you in jail.
I really never had no problems, you know what I mean? 'Cause everybody showed me love because I make motherfuckers' worst day, you know, be bright in there because I was always like joking around, never took shit like, and I make motherfuckers laugh for a day. So I always was cool with motherfuckers because you can't sit up in jail miserable.
Yo, how about when you came home?
Yeah.
When you came home and we went to the beach.
Oh yeah, tell them, Pies.
Yo, we I don't even know why we bought 2 6-packs.
I ain't even drink or smoke. I just
he
came
just came home. It was like 98.
99 summer. 99 summer.
Facts. And we go to the beach. It was like 200 degrees that day too. And we didn't even buy juice, water, nothing. We bought 2 6-packs of Corona. And went up to the beach. All we had was our towels. Son, we got twisted. We just started slamming everybody in the water. Dead ass, right?
So we grabbed, you know, not to be, don't take this no wrong way. We grabbed the white girl. She was laying down, catching its head.
This was in '99, before all this Me Too and all this.
Yeah, all of that.
I was a
Ain't
diesel
no-
dude. I want to scoop them up, right?
I love all races. You turn the light off and we all one color.
Yeah,
so
fact.
we grabbed the white girl by the legs and the hands, me and Pies. So I said on the count of 3, we gonna swing her and throw her in. So when I said 2, Pies let her hand go. We threw her in the water, right?
She felt
Her
like
face,
right there,
we thought we broke her neck because her face ain't. We was like, oh shit. She landed all awkward. I'm calling my mom.
Yeah, facts.
Like, yo, I'm
She had
right
mad,
back to
she had
jail.
mad
Yo, word.
dirt
I
on
said, yo,
face.
Pies, let's get the fuck off the beach. We grabbed our towels and left.
Facts. Grabbed the big dude. We think, yo, your nigga don't play. All right. I
Yo,
said,
we was
you,
grabbing
watch out.
everybody,
Everybody,
throwing them
nigga.
in the water.
Oh, nigga was like, yo, my phone. It was too late, nigga. Shut up.
What she got, a coat?
'99, man.
He had something. Yeah, something.
$5.
Nah,
Yo, the Monster Energy drink.
man.
If your shit don't get up at night, drink a can of this. You might get through. If you wake up on some lazy shit, drink a can of this. you gonna get through.
Yo, if you drink Red Bull, you pussy.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you drink them little 5-hour joints, you super pussy.
He said
Yo,
soup.
shout out to Revolt, the only people that put fucking money in our pockets to make a fucking podcast.
Revolt, what's up, baby?
Yo, what the fuck?
What was that? Oh, you also drove trucks.
Yeah.
Apparently.
How long you drove trucks?
8 years. That shit was annoying.
You had the shits where you sleep in it?
Nah, hells no.
You didn't have the trucks where you sleep in it?
Hells no, I wasn't trying to sleep in that
Those
shit. I
shits
got
is
my own
fire,
crib.
bro. Yo, for some reason,
Nah, but see-
with my own crib, sometimes I pass trucks pulled on the side, like when we take road trips, and I'm like, that must be nice. You have your own bed, TV in the back. You could pull over anytime, take a
Yeah,
nap.
truck stops
See, but that's
everywhere.
good for
Something.
people. That's good for people that don't have kids, that don't have a wife, that gotta do rollovers. You know, like a person like you don't have no kids, you're not married, so you could do that.
Yeah, facts.
But if you got kids and all of that shit, you can't just be driving away for 2 weeks and leaving your wife with all them headaches. They don't want to hear
Leave
that
your wife
shit.
with all that bing bong.
All of that. She ain't even trying to big boss. She's watching 3-4 kids you done laid up on.
Yo, but they be having like scavengers at the rest stops, right?
Oh, hell yeah, they pick up prostitutes like crazy.
That should be nuts.
That's they regular.
Yo, we went to Atlanta and drove back. I was like, yo, I gotta take a shit. Pull over. It's coming out right in Turtlehead.
Oh, shit.
We pulled over. Wherever we pulled over, it was the most fucking beautiful and clean fucking place I ever. It was just for fucking
A rest stop?
for truck drivers. It was only, yo, the bathrooms were clean. They were like it was the most immaculate shit. And then I started seeing truck drivers would walk in with a towel, like ready to take a shower in there. Like they really have like some ill places like for
Or
people
like
that
a
be on
locker
the-
room type of shit?
Nah, not like I guess I don't know.
Like a shower room.
yeah, facts.
They caught you in there?
Nah,
shower room?
It's like, yo, you don't drive trucks. Why you shitting on my toys?
Come here.
Oh, I ain't even know. I thought this was Wawa's.
Yo, I always take shits in the handicap store though.
Oh my, yo, son, edit that too, man.
Yo, he the only motherfucker I know that piss in the stall.
Not
They
me.
can have, you know, like
Sometimes.
all the time. Every time, like, yo, I gotta take a piss. I'm going to the store
You know
and
why?
lock the door.
Because if there's a bunch of stalls and say there's a guy here and a guy here, bro, I'm pissing in the thing. I don't want to stand next to another man and while he takes a piss.
There's a fucking, there's a
I don't give a
partition.
fuck what
There's
there
a
is, bro.
partition in
I
between.
don't give a fuck what there is. Turn
See, I
around
don't
like,
give a
oh,
fuck.
that's a
'Cause they be
nice
like, oh,
Rolex.
that little nigga got a maranga.
Nah, nigga, turn around and be like,
He don't want to do it because that nigga gotta push his belly and this shit go
Yo,
boop.
he's a liability. A nigga could be like, yo, that's Nems.
Every flush.
yo, facts.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, let me see. Is that a new Rolex?
Yo,
man?
that's Nems.
Yo, oh shit.
Yeah, they be
Yo,
spotting
Rolex,
him. Even
you
fans, he be
fucking
taking a piss at the store, be like, can I get an autograph? Motherfucker, damn, how I'ma do it? I'm holding my joint.
Yeah.
Yo, that's happened a couple times in the bathroom. People ask me for pictures. So like,
Word?
bro,
Yeah.
gotta chill the fuck out. Like, I never really denied people for pictures because, like, yo, this is what I worked for. Like, you know what I'm saying? To get to this point. So I don't deny them, but I'll be like, bro, seriously, like, you're gonna walk out with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just wait till I get out. Let me.
They don't even let him wash his hand. They be like, how you doing, man?
I'll give him a pound of that. What's up, my guy?
What's going on? Smell that.
What up, man? One picture.
Start
Yo,
fussing.
you ever took a shit in the pool or water?
Who?
Like
You,
in the beach,
motherfucker,
in
I'm
the beach, in
talking
the
to
beach.
you.
Yeah, mad times.
What? Yo, what's up with
Yeah.
that?
See, Coney
In the
Island
bay.
shit.
That's a Coney Island?
In the
Tell us
bay?
a story when you
Nah.
took a shit in the pool.
What?
Not in the
Or
pool,
water, or
in the
water.
beach, in the beach.
Yeah.
Shit, one time we was walking near the bay and I couldn't get to my crib. It was, you know, it's fall.
Yeah.
So I said, damn, I gotta take a shit. One time I took a shit and I dove in the water with my underwears on, took a shit, got out, put my clothes back on. And then one time the water was too cold and I shit it like in the bushes, you know, in the bay. And then I just buried this shit with sand.
Yeah, facts.
Right? And you know
How you
in
wiped
the-
your ass?
with a brown paper bag, you know, like when people with the bags be
Nah, you
blowing.
ain't wipe your ass.
Yeah,
You
I
ain't
wiped
wipe-
my ass with a brown paper
How about
bag.
with the sock? Take the sock off.
Nah, I ain't
Nah.
doing that.
No, that's a
I ain't
hack.
walking
That's
around
a
with
hack.
sock.
That's a hack, Pod.
That's two socks. You be
So hold on, let me
crazy.
tell a story. You took
Yeah.
the shit in the water, what happened?
Oh, and I took a shit in the water, got out, put my clothes back on. But then another time we was throwing rocks in the bay and it was cold. And I had to take a shit. So, you know, towards the back near Seagate, they got like them things. I went over there. But I had already found a brown paper bag. I'm holding this shit in my hand and I'm like, my man is like, yo, hurry up, son. I'm like, yo, chill.
There was somebody.
So I'm, you know what I mean?
It was somebody with you?
So I wipe my ass with the brown bag. I might have not caught all of it. Fuck it, it is what it is. Pull my shit up. Yo, come on, let's throw some more rocks. When we was young, you know how you make the rock.
Outside?
Yeah, you know how you throw the rock and make it, you make the shit slide on the water and make it skid.
Tell him how you and Cooch almost died going across the
all across the bay. One time the shit was frozen, so it's like 20 of us. We all young and shit yelling, we throwing big rocks on the ice to see if it break. So the shit didn't break, so I tell my man, I say, yo, let's walk across that shit so we'll be the only niggas in Coney Island that ever did something like crazy.
Shout out my man Cooch.
Shout out my man Cooch. So he said, all right, come on. So we walk across to the other side, so all our other homeboys like, yo, we telling your moms, yo, we telling So when we start walking back, the ice start cracking.
Oh, shit.
I thought I shitted on myself. I said, yo, let's run. We started running on the ice.
Did it crack?
Nah, it cracked where it was back there, but now we made it all the way back across. My sister and them was waiting there because somebody went and told my sister.
Damn.
Word of mother, my sister over there smacked me the fuck around like she my mother. Word
You
up.
lucky Margie didn't get you. She'd have beat the shit out
So
you. for
Six, you
real.
never took a shit in the pool?
Nah, never.
Or the water?
Nah.
That nigga never got in the pool
No, I
before.
took
Nah.
a shit in the pool in Puerto Rico.
Damn, you foul. You went to the E-line.
So I was like
Damn.
11, 12
I had
years
to call
old.
Daddy Yankee and them niggas, man. Them niggas let
Nah,
you shit in the pool.
tego.
Tego Calderon.
So look, so I go to Puerto Rico. My Aunt Didi is watching me. She kept me in the crib all day. We in the apartment. I'm like, Didi, take me to the pool. Take me to the pool. Takes me to the pool. There's nobody there. It's like, there's nobody in the pool. She's with her homegirl. They stay on the chairs. I jump in the pool. I'm like, yo, I gotta take a shit. I'm like, yo, I'm not telling her because if she make us go back upstairs, we're gonna stay upstairs and she's not gonna bring me back down. She used to abuse, she used to be like, I used to be like, Didi, I'm thirsty. She'd be like, drink your spit, motherfucker. So I knew for a fact she wasn't bringing me back down if we went upstairs. So I'm like, all right.
You was by yourself?
I was by myself in the pool, all by myself, big ass pool in Puerto Rico. I said, yo, if I take a shit, it's gonna sink.
What?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
He'd take heavy
Right?
shit. How old were you?
I was like 11. So I, boom, take the shit, bink. Shit floats up.
He said he took a shit, that shit said blue.
Nah.
He said,
He said,
Pulling shorts.
he said,
pink like a rock. Bing, bing.
So look, I took the shit floats to the top and just, if this is the water, it's like this. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't take it out?
yeah, you
I
gotta
tried
do
to
the
like
scoop.
push it down or whatever.
You gotta do the water
I'm
scoop.
definitely
Like
not
when there's
trying
a
to
bug.
make He got the shit in
When
his
there's a
hand.
bug in the water,
Nah,
like
he was
wasn't working.
trying to
Yo,
drown
there
it.
was a little, Puerto Rico got the little wild dogs or whatever running around. There was a little dog running around. I knew they was gonna see it. You know, she was talking with her homegirl. She ain't noticed it at the time. So I said, she's gonna see it. So I said, the dog's running around the pool. I said, yo, Didi, look, the dog took a shit in the pool. It was like, yeah, right, you took a shit in the pool. I was like, damn.
You shouldn't have
Gotta
said
blame it
nothing.
on the dog.
Yeah, you shouldn't have
Shit
said
backfired.
nothing. You just kept your mouth shut.
Facts. All right, what's up? I was doing the Fight Club shit, right? I was the champ, all of that. So D12, that was Eminem's group, they started throwing battles in Detroit and calling it Detroit Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? So, Proof and Bizarre from D12, rest in peace to Proof, called me up. And bro, at that time, this is when they first came out. This is Eminem's group. They was platinum, all that. I was like, yo, you know that these guys are I was like ecstatic that real rappers was called. Yo, I would stay on the phone with Proof for hours. Like he would just talk, he was the realest, like cool individual. Every time I went to Detroit, held me down like official. Like when you was with him, you was good money. So this particular time, they was like, yo, we setting up a battle for this specific date. I was like, all right, bet. I guess the real Fight Club dudes found out and called me up and was like, yo, don't go over there. We're going to pay you $1,000 to not go over there. So I was like, all right. I rented a van, told all my peoples, and before we left to Detroit, I stopped by the Fight Club. Was like, yeah, I'm not going. Let me get that bread. They shorted me. They gave me like $800 or whatever. They shorted me like $200. I went. This was like in the early 2000s. I was fucked up on wild drugs. You know what I'm saying? I was robbing everybody, scheming on everybody, everything moving. I had no morals, values, none of that. I didn't give a fuck.
Anyway?
So I took the 800 right before I left to Detroit.
Oh, that was your going.
That was my money to go. You know what I'm saying? Now listen.
You schemed it out? Like,
Yeah.
Take that, but I ain't going.
Yeah, facts. I was like, damn, I ain't got no bread to go already. You know, I was like, when they offered me that, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stop by tomorrow morning and come get it.
If they gave you a rack, you did not win.
Nah, I still would've went. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they shorted your Detroit bread.
Yeah, but they was fixing battles anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like they was doing me dirty, but I feel like they started doing me dirty, especially after that point when they seen that I actually went to Detroit. So I picked up the money. So with that money, I bought mad cocaine and mad Xanax. So it's an 8-hour ride from New York to Detroit, or around that time. We got a van, like a church van. All my peoples are sitting in the chairs. I'm sitting in the back with the luggages for 8 hours.
Damn.
Sniffing coke, popping Xanax. Sniffing coke, popping Xanax. The whole 8 hours. We get there. I don't remember nothing else from the 3 days we were there. I met Alchemist.
Shit.
I met Razcast. Years later, when I met them again, I was like, yo, pleasure meeting you guys. Yo, Alchemist, you my favorite. But he was like, bro, we was hanging out in Detroit. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember.
Blur, right?
Yo, not a blur.
Gone.
No memory.
Gone.
At all.
He even forgot his raps for the battle.
Only thing I do remember is as soon as we get to the hotel, I just pass out from
Facts.
that. I stay sleeping the whole 3 days. Only remember one thing. Us going to eat. I'm in IHOP. We're all eating. I order mad pancakes and all of that. And I just remember waking up with mad in the pancakes like this, like with mad syrup all over my face. I was with my rapper friends, but what could you do? They can't do nothing. They can't make me, I passed out in the fucking thing. From my man Dayton tells me, yo, we went into a 7-Eleven, you ordered like $70 worth of shit, put it on the counter, and forgot that you got it and just walked back in the van. And I was like, all right. So I don't remember any of this. If it wasn't taped, like there's a thing called Who Won a Battle. I battled this dude, Marv 1, my man. Shout out to Marv 1. I wouldn't have remembered that I did that shit. They woke me up, like kind of like Weekend at Bernie's me to the battle. I battled one of my most classic battles. I bodied it. You know
Don't even remember that shit at all.
Don't remember none of it.
That's crazy.
Left and came and was passed out in the van. I remember just waking up back home and not even remember I went to Detroit. And it was like some epic shit. This is like in the beginning of my career when when I had the Blazers jersey on, like I'm mad skinny, I'm like wilding out in the battle, but all my bars is on point. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
The whole crowd is going crazy. I have no memory. If it wasn't taped, I wouldn't even remember that I went.
That's fucking
And
nuts.
and when I came back, obviously it turned into a DVD, so the real Fight Club dudes knew that I went. After that,
It was a wrap,
I started
right?
losing almost every battle at Fight Club. I lost like the next like 4 battles.
For 800, for 800.
Yeah, because they was just like, no matter,
you
even if I
stiffed me,
win.
now we
Because
can-
there was a time that I won a battle. I battled this kid named Scarchild, right? And I remember the 3 judges. One was Bizarre from D12. One was, do you remember Jaquan Tipsy?
Yeah,
They had
everybody
the
in the
producers,
club.
the track
Good.
boys. So I always would bet on myself. I won when I put up like 500 on myself or whatever the case, and then after the battle, it was like, yo, Scarchild won it. Yo, the dude from the Track Boys came out his own pocket, took like 500, 800,000, whatever it was, and put it on the table. It was like, yo, all 3 of us just voted for you to win, and they called his name. Here, take your money. I don't get down like that.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like in front of everybody.
Judges.
You know what I'm saying, right?
So they
the
wanted, they
was fixing battles for me to
Wow.
lose after that. It was like, yeah, all right, you got us, we gonna get you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the way I was living back then, and that's why I don't even do anything. That's why I move how I move now with such like, if it's my word, I
You gotta be
stand
on
by
point.
it,
Yeah.
and I do the right things for the right reasons. Like if I go into the store right now and my shit is $2 and I give them a $10 bill and they give me change for a 20, I let them know. Like, yo, hey, you gave me extra. You know what I'm saying? That shit always comes back to you. And the bad karma that I raked up back in those days is so much that I'm just trying to fill it back up with good karma. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you a
saying?
good motherfucker. Cause if I give him $20 or I give him $10 and he give you $20 change, I don't give a fuck what the karma is. I'll be like, live action, you sucker motherfucker. Give me that $20.
Your past don't define you though, man. Fuck
Facts.
that.
Everything that's in your past don't define who you are. It's a new day, and you can choose to do whatever you want, because the devil is a liar with the cleverest fronts. That was Outside with Gorilla Nems episode
5.
Shout out to Pod, shout out to Six, shout out to my man Uber, aka Live Action. He will be a recurring guest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Coney Island. Shout out to the world famous FYL store. Will be opened by the time this comes out.
Wrap it up, baby.
FYL.NYC. Get your motherfucking merch. Shout out Revolt. Shout out Monster. Shout out Revolt though. Bing bong. We out of here.
Yo, can I open this?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Don't ever disrespect me. Ever disrespect me. Pussy, don't ever disrespect me, you heard?